Let's see what kind of trouble they're getting us into. Thanks for joining us again on our venturesome journey. In this episode, we travel northeast from northern New Mexico to Victoria, Minnesota, outside the Twin Cities. Our first overnight in Monument, Colorado, we overnighted in the Bass Pro Shop parking lot with a nice view of the Rocky Mountains. We spent the evening visiting with family in the area and enjoyed breakfast together the next morning before heading off for our next stop in Fort Morgan, Colorado. Upon arrival in Fort Morgan, we stopped at a Walmart to pick up a few groceries before heading to Country Road Vines and Wines for our next overnight stay. So this is our first official Harvest Host overnight stay. Country Road Vines and Wines sits on a small corner lot on a 3-generation family farm. Daniel Kaufman started making small batch wine here in 2012. Since then, he has 300 grapevines planted and a large production winery and sales room open to the public. The winery is located just 80 miles east of Denver. We enjoyed wine, table games, and a beautiful sunset before turning in for the night. The next morning, we hit the road for our next stop in North Platte, Nebraska. On our third night in a row of boondocking, parking lot docking?
Yep, lot docking.
Lot docking. So tonight we're at another Harvest Host, Pal's Brewing. Pal's, founded in 2015, is a family-owned brewery and restaurant. The owners are originally from Wisconsin and proudly share their Wisconsin roots inside the facility. There's plenty of dedicated space to host RVers for an overnight stay, and the food and beer were outstanding. They even had a coffee stand on the lot for our early morning departure. The next morning, we were off to Norfolk, Nebraska, where we'll spend 4 nights at a city park.
Looking great.
Norfolk, but they seem to pronounce it Norfolk, Nebraska. And this is a city park. It's called, I can't pronounce it.
Tahazuka
City Park. The park is located beside the Elkhorn River and along the 187-mile-long Norfolk to Valentine Recreational Trail. It's about 3 miles to the historic downtown, where we found the wall mural showcasing Norfolk's own Johnny Carson and a few good restaurants. What's the restaurant we're looking for?
You're challenging me? It's a fat pig, a big cow, steakhouse.
On our final evening in Norfolk, we cooked up steak tacos and topped them off with an amazing small batch mango pineapple habanero sauce. Keep making those great sauces, Brian. The evening concluded with thunderstorms and a tornado warning, but all was well the next morning as we trekked further north to our next stop in Fairmont, Minnesota. Our overnight stop in Fairmont was a Walmart parking lot surrounded by cornfields. This quiet location served us well for a great night's sleep and had us ready to go for our drive up to Victoria the next morning. Off to Lake Auburn. My chauffeur. The sites at Lake Auburn do not offer electric, water, or sewer. They are considered primitive, but the location and condition of each site was outstanding. Potable water and a dump station are located on site. Our 5-night stay without hookups was not a problem, as our battery bank and solar setup gave us more energy than we needed to power our rig. Accessible from the park are miles of paved multi-use trails. We took advantage of the trails to bike and walk in and around the Victoria and Waconia area. While here, we enjoyed the Lake Auburn beach and spending time with good friends in the area, which included great food, breweries, and wineries. We hope you'll join us on our next episode as we travel into and around Wisconsin in search of fun and adventure. Until then, take care.